regular guest,
Frank Curtis, Lions Club of Wimberley.
the Lions Club of Wimberley, and we're talking about Market Day.
Market Day. I'm with the Wimberley Lions, as you may or may not know out there in Radio Land. And I wanted to let everyone know that we have a Market Day coming up this Saturday.
By golly, we do.
And it's going to be, we think, a good one. The weather is supposed to be in the 80s, maybe the 70s if you get out there early enough.
Wow, that's going to be great.
It's going to be fun.
Awesome weather.
And we have our usual assortment of good food, good drinks, good
adult
music.
Beverages.
And we do have beverages, yes. And we got lots and lots of vendors.
Lots of great brisket and other kinds of barbecue and turkey legs. What about churros?
Churros are coming on. It's kind of like the Kentucky Derby. They're coming out of the pack.
That's right.
So, Frank, tell us about. I think you were going to talk a little bit about last year.
Yeah, I wanted to
bring us up to date on it.
The April. It's hard to believe that it's May already.
I know.
But we had the April Market Day, and it was nothing short of fantastic.
It's true.
We once again set a record for the most money that we've ever made. We had great music, great food, great crowds, great weather.
It was. I was there.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was.
It was good. It's everybody out there needs to try Market Days.
Well, sure do. And this Saturday is the time to do it. Only $5 to park. Entries free.
I did want to mention the music that we've got this month.
Let's hear it.
Because it's really, really good. They were coming off their success last year. At the Pavilion, we have the Wimberley Valley Big Band.
They are
That
awesome.
is fun.
They are awesome.
The Wimberley Valley Big Band.
Yeah, if
Is
you
this
haven't
kind
heard
of an
the Big
ironic
Band,
title?
They play, the American Songbook, great big band songs.
They're good. I've heard them before. They're really very good.
They really are. It's the biggest group we'll have all year.
Yeah, I think it's 15, 16
Something
people.
like that. It's good music.
Well,
good
get
music.
to Saturday morning.
Well, yeah.
You might even dance.
Let's not go
That's
that
a
far.
frightening thought, isn't it? That's a frightening thought. We've got on our Shady Grove stage a young lady named Cheyenne Sands that's out of the San Antonio area, and she's really, really good. For you folks that are kind of my age, she reminds me a lot of Casey Chambers, the singer. She's really good. And on the Hilltop stage, we've got Lida Plummer, who's originally from Galveston and now lives in this area and is very, very good. So there's good music.
Good music.
Good food.
Good food.
Good drink.
Stuff to buy.
And most of all, there's stuff to buy. We're
unbelievable.
looking once again at over 400 vendors, and that's a lot of stuff. And it makes people happy to shop.
This is a good time to look for stuff for the home and gardening instruments.
There are so many fun little yard things that are made out of metal that they've got.
Things that blink in the dark. What kind of crowd are you expecting, Frank?
Big crowd.
Big crowd. Okay.
We don't actually know how many people come because we're free admission, and so there's no way to people at the gate. We think we're going to have 8,000 to 10,000 people, and it's with the weather being what it is.
It's going to be
good. And the thing about that is that all of those people are going to find something good to buy. Shopping is the whole purpose of Market Days, and I just wanted to say we had a reporter out in the parking lot this past Market Days, the intrepid reporter Gail Wiley.
Yeah,
and
who happens to be right here.
He interviewed people that were leaving Market Days. And
we may be able to play one.
Yes, I wanted you to play one.
This is a great soundbite. This is a great interview.
To let people know how happy this individual shopper was.
Hey, I'm Donna from McAllen, and we had a great day at Wimberley Market Day. This is a wine rack. Thought it was awesome. Wrought iron. And then this is a springtime wreath for our door. It's got flip-flops on it. And then got a really cool turquoise cross. I don't know, probably for the outdoor patio. Some things I just liked and just got it anyway. Woo! Let's see, what else we got? Utensil caddy. Very nice. I got a used book about Texas wildflowers. That's really pretty. Plenty of candy. We bought peanut brittle and some salsa type stuff. It was a great day.
You are the perfect Market Days customer.
All right.
So tell me,
Bought it all.
would you recommend Market Days to other folks?
Absolutely. We made a weekend of it, and this has just been a lot of fun, and we will be back.
And you must be a really big shopper because you got two guys helping you.
That's right. You gotta have your team. You gotta have your team.
So do you have a rough estimate of what you spent today?
Several hundred? 500? Maybe? 500?
Together.
Between two families, probably 500.
Are you all worn out?
We're tired. We're ready for a cold beer.
Did you have anything to eat?
We did. We had one of the savory pies at the pie place. It was really good.
And
Wow.
with that pie, you ought to have a cold beer that you can get
That's right.
in the pavilion.
Perfect customer.
Hey, that young lady and her family were from McAllen, Texas.
Yeah.
And they made Wimberley their destination this weekend. Which,
That's way
which
down
many
there.
people
That's,
do.
yeah, that's a road trip. 6 hours.
Yeah, at least 6
So
hours.
they enjoyed Market Day, and then they enjoyed the rest of Wimberley.
Yeah.
For the
that's
weekend.
good. That's great.
It's amazing, which I just truly enjoy this, that people come in from all over. I mean, Houston, Austin,
Yeah.
San Antonio, all around our area, to come in and enjoy it.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to me one time. I spent 25 years in Wichita Falls, and I was in a booth that had a lot of lamps hanging from the rafters and so on, and I heard Carol Wilson. Is that you?
Nope, that's
Carol Wilson.
the wrong side.
And I said, yes, it is. And it was a retired dean from Midwestern University in Wichita Falls. So they had come down, like everybody else, for the same thing. So Frank,
Well, the thing the woman pointed out that she'd spend some money, and all of that money to buy things went to the vendors. But the Lions made money too at Market Days.
Oh,
we
yeah.
We grossed about $48,000 last year.
and what happens to that money? That $48,000
comes back to the community. And it goes to community groups like Wimberley Valley Radio and WAG y'all just had on.
Yeah.
And
The library.
Importantly, the library. Importantly, it goes to scholarships. And
Right.
I did want to mention that the Lions Club just selected 8 new scholarship winners
from seniors
the
here?
seniors class of Wimberley High School.
That's great.
They are great kids. I wish we could have given everybody a scholarship that applied for it.
And the thing about those scholarships, they get them every year if they keep their grades up. Is that right?
That's correct.
So
it is a 4-year commitment on our part.
Wow.
And if they make their grades, they get that money.
Okay, good.
And it's our commitment to youth of the Lions Club. The Lions have given scholarships for years and years and years. Many of our winners have turned out very well, but probably the most famous scholarship winner we have is Wimberley's own singer-songwriter Sarah Jarose. Sarah won her scholarship out of Wimberley High School.
Yeah.
Went to school in New York City, and she is now not only famous but a 4-time Grammy winner.
Frank, you had just said, and let me ask you another question. How many kids overall have the Lions given scholarships to?
Several hundred.
Several
We've
hundred
been doing
kids.
it for about 30 years.
Wow.
So
That's terrific.
when you go to Market Day and you buy something at a concession stand, the profit that comes off of that absolutely goes right back into this community.